Hey, history buffs! Today I'm diving into an unconventional look at human progress. This tale is all about how complaints and dissatisfaction have driven our reluctant evolution. Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy ride through time. Scene 1. Life among the branches, 4.4 million years ago, East Africa. Picture this, Ardipithecus ramidus, living in the dense forest, swinging among the branches. Life is good until one female starts complaining. The view? Limited. The height? Unstable, constant falling fruit? Completely unacceptable. Her mate, desperate to avoid yet another argument, starts using both hands to carry supplies, standing taller in the process. And just like that, the first reluctant step toward bipedalism begins. Narrator. And so, with a heavy sigh, our ancestor abandons the trees to avoid yet another argument. Scene 2, standing tall and making fires, 3.5 million years ago, East Africa. Fast forward to the Australopithecus afarensis, walking upright, thriving on the open plains. Life is simple, until the next demand. A pregnant female catches the scent of burnt rodents from a wildfire. Raw meat is revolting, she declares. Her cravings demand something better. Narrator, her mate, helpless as ever, ventures toward the flames for the sake of household peace. Fire is harnessed, not for survival, but to prevent a domestic crisis. And cooking spreads like wildfire. Scene 3, shelter and status wars. Begin 1.5 million years ago. Across Africa and Eurasia, Homo erectus enjoys their new way of life. But comfort is temporary. One female grows tired of the wind and rain. She wants better. Her mate, weary beyond words, builds a mud shelter. Narrator, little does he know, this single act will doom generations to endless construction projects. Soon, other females want similar homes. Status symbols emerge, and as rival cave decorations begin, interior design is born. Scene 4. The endless demand for food 40,000 years ago, the dawn of civilization, homes perfected. The next complaint, hunting is too much effort, foraging, tedious, cooking, inconsistent. One male, exhausted from building and fetching food, devises a master plan, trap animals, breed them. Narrator. And so animal husbandry emerges. Agriculture spreads, societies form and markets spring to life, all driven by the endless quest for better food. Scene 5. The boat. Water is annoying, 10,000 BCE, the first settlements. Humanity flourishes, except for one problem. Water is a nightmare. One female complains. Swimming too slow, wading exhausting, better fish are across the water. Her mate, desperate for peace, invents a floating structure, the first boat. Narrator. And so mankind sets sail, not for adventure, but simply to avoid another argument. Scene 6. Electricity. Lighting candles is too much work. 1800s. The dawn of electrical power. Life without electricity is tolerable. Until the next complaint. One woman grumbles, tired of replacing candles. She demands something better. Her partner, fed up with wax-covered fingers, stumbles into electrical research. Edison perfects the light bulb. Narrator. And thus electricity is harnessed, not for innovation, but to ensure households never run out of candles. Scene 7. Flight because roads are slow, 1903. The Wright brothers give up on walking, civilization thrives, but travel is slow. One woman complains, why can't we fly? Her mate, staring blankly into the sky, knows his fate is sealed. Years later, the Wright brothers, exhausted by relentless talk of slow travel, get an aircraft off the ground. Narrator. And thus humanity takes flight, not for exploration, but to avoid yet another discussion about traffic. Scene 8. The Internet. Because gossip must travel faster, late 20th century, the digital age begins. People write letters, the postal system works. News travels eventually, until the greatest frustration yet. One woman longs for instant gossip. Waiting for letters, too slow. Calling on the phone, still too slow. Her mate, forced into technological research, creates the internet just to stop the complaints. Narrator. And thus the information age begins, not through careful planning, but because letters simply weren't fast enough. Final scene. The future, what comes next, 2025. Still complaining. Society has advanced, but dissatisfaction never ceases. Now the complaints take new form. Why isn't my phone charging instantly? Why does my Wi-Fi cut out? Why does my AI assistant take an extra second to respond? Narrator. And so, dear viewers, the cycle continues. As long as humanity exists, progress will march forward, not through genius, but through the endless quest to silence frustration. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more intriguing history tales.